Good morning and welcome to Teeing Off with RevSportz. I'm Gargi Raut, and joining me for this conversation is Debashi Sen, Ishan Shahane, and Shomik Chakraborty. Shomik is joining us from Chennai. He will covering today's match between CSK and RCB and will bring us all the updates from Ground Zero. IPL 2024 is all set to start today with the clash between CSK and RCB. But the biggest talking point is, of course, MS Dhoni. Yesterday, Dhoni officially handed over his captaincy to Ruturaj Gaikwad after hinting at a new role on social media. It's going to be exciting to see how Dhoni participates in what could be his final season of the tournament. We have lots to discuss, so let's get to it. Shomik, you're in Chennai, so the first question goes to you. How is the crowd in Chennai reacting to the news? I'm sure there's a lot of heartbreak, and people are expecting to see Dhoni fully retire from cricket after this season.
See, the fact of the matter is that I spoke to several fans. I mean, within the periphery of Chepak, and almost all of them said that they are a bit sad that Dhoni has quit captaincy. At the same time, they know for the fact that they have already taken it for granted that this is going to be Dhoni's last as a cricketer, as far as CSK is concerned and competitive cricket is concerned. This is going to be his farewell year. So I asked them, how did you know about Dhoni's retirement plans? So one of them said, you got to look at his age. So he is not getting younger. And now that he has handed over captaincy to a youngster, so it's a clear indication that he is phasing himself out and he is managing the transition. So from that point of view, Chennai crowd is sad, and but I mean this is sort of from their perspective, this is sort of become a farewell tour for Dhoni, and elongated farewell, and they will lap up every opportunity. It would be chock a block. Chepak could be chock a block today, and I at least outside Chepak, I at least received several requests whether I have a spare ticket. So I mean, yeah, tickets have been exhausted. The atmosphere is electric, and even when Dhoni was training yesterday, he hit some nasty blows, and even the IPL crew started cheering. So this is the mood in Chennai, and with a bit of a heavy heart, they will go to the ground, but they will celebrate their thala.
Devashish, did you see this coming? I, for one, had placed my bet on Dhoni leaving captaincy this year. But did you personally expect this, and what was your initial reaction to the news?
Obviously, there was some the room speculations when Dhoni tweeted that he would be seen in a new role before the start of the season, just a few days back, and so there means obviously it would come so early. Means at the start of the season we were not expecting until that IPL tweeted that picture of all the captains. So no one even expected. Yes. Um, but then there was an indication when he tweeted that he would be seen in a new role. Now, coming back to the new role, whether he meant that he would be leaving captaincy, we don't know, because with Dhoni you can never predict. But as but definitely it does look like with age catching up, he's almost 48, 42 years now. It looks like it's going to be the last season, and you might also see him playing as an impact player. Means obviously last season also Dhoni hardly batted. Means he was coming number 6, number 7, and he hardly got an opportunity to bat. But I think when it comes to the Chennai Super Kings fielding second, he could be that impact player. Means obviously keeping the wickets, and obviously his suggestions to Ruturaj, means he will be that guiding senior for Ruturaj, guiding him. And obviously, too experienced a player, means 226 matches as captain, and so obviously you might as well see him as an impact player, Gargi.
Ishan, our generation has grown up watching Dhoni. It's going to be a bit emotional for fans to watch him play for the last time this season. And tell us about your initial reaction as well.
Yes, I mean, we've literally seen him grow up and we've also grown up in that journey, Gagi. So it's going to be emotional. But I think all good things have to come to an end, and Dhoni's time, even though we don't accept it, maybe has come to an end. Uh, Regarding the captaincy, I think it's a good move. To be honest, I didn't really expect it. I thought he might lead the side as he's playing, because CSK and all the fans wouldn't want anyone else to lead the side if Dhoni is in that team. So I didn't expect it personally. But I think it's a good move, because when you have someone like Gaikwad in the squad, you want a mentor who's in that playing 11 to guide him regarding captaincy as well. So I think with Dhoni's presence, he's going to learn faster. And I think CSK are thinking for the upcoming seasons. They probably aren't thinking for this season at the moment. They're thinking of how can we make Ruturaj Gaikwad a captain like MS Dhoni. So I think the best way to do that is to let him captain and MS Dhoni is still around. So I think in that way, the tactical move and the smart move. It'll be interesting to see how Gaikwad goes about it. But yeah, speaking about Dhoni, I think we all will miss him if this is his last, that's for sure. And I think we can expect him to go out there and perform his best. Not sure at what position he's going to bat, but I'm hoping, and I think all the fans will be hoping that he pushes himself up the order, because we all want to see more of Dhoni.
Well, it's impossible not to celebrate MS Dhoni, the captain and the finisher, and he's got his perfect finish now, so take a look.
In sport, there is never a perfect finish. But in sport, one man can change it all and make the ending perfect. MS Dhoni. The 2019 World Cup was the imperfect finish for the perfect finisher. Martin Guptill's throw meant that Mahendra Singh Dhoni was an inch short. All of India had a heartbreak. But come the IPL, the final of the 2023 edition, and everyone remembers MS Dhoni picking up Ravindra Jadeja after a fairy tale finish. While he will still be there in Chennai Super Kings colours, he will no longer lead the franchise. Call it the masterstroke. Call it the perfect ending. Call it the best of all. Mahendra Singh Dhoni leaves captaincy as a living legend of the sport, having played his last match as the winning captain of the IPL. Sport is all about timing, and for MS Dhoni, the timing could not have been better. He leaves Chennai incredibly emotional, and the IPL start, despite not being about Dhoni, will be about Dhoni. As we said, the perfect finish.
Shomik, without MS Dhoni as a captain, what do you think could happen to CSK in terms of success? Will it be the same?
See, it's I mean, you are asking about replacing the irreplaceable, and if I'm allowed to draw a football analogy, we have seen what has happened to Manchester United after Sir Alex Ferguson retired. I mean, even after 11 years, they didn't find a successor. I hope it will not be the same as far as CSK are concerned. Then again, in 2022, when Dhoni had handed over the reins to Ravindra Jadeja, things didn't go to plan, and Dhoni had to take charge mid-season. I hope this time around, Ruturaj Gaikwad is a young player, and he will have Dhoni's arm around his shoulder. I hope, and everyone in the CSK camp hopes that he will gradually fit into the role. That's why the transition has begun this season, given that Dhoni is still part of the squad. Dhoni will be on the field, and he will still be the think tank, while Rituraj Gaikwad will learn on the job. So from that point of view, it's a gradual transition, but it has to father time catches up with everyone, and they had to find a replacement. They had to find a successor. Rituraj has the experience of leading teams. He led India to the Asian Games gold medal, and he also captains Maharashtra. He has some captaincy experience, and above all, he will have Dhoni on the field, who, as I said, he will still be the think tank. Uh, at every opportunity, he will have the opportunity at every point to turn to his mentor. And not only Dhoni, this CSK team has a lot of leaders. Ajinkya Rahane is a great leader. Moeen Ali is a leader. Mitchell Santner is a leader. his team sort of runs on autopilot. So Rituraj has a great dressing room to fall back on. Uh, I hope and everyone hopes that he succeed. He succeeds. Still, I think going to be a bit rocky for Chennai. I mean, at least I won't be surprised if things become a bit rocky for Chennai Super Kings initially.
You're on mute
You are
now.
on mute.
Debashish, what are your thoughts on this?
Yeah, obviously, I totally agree with Shamik, because means obviously there has to be a time when, and you there's a saying in sport that you go out on a high, and what better opportunity, what better moment for Dhoni means when he won that, lifted that the IPL trophy, lifting Jadeja, means who he reckons a very very close friend of him, along with Suresh Raina. So and that was the moment. And I covered that match, the final last season, and it was what an atmosphere it was at the Narendra Modi Stadium, with Dhoni lifting the IPL trophy, and he did mention that at the post match ceremony that he wanted to gift it to the CSK fans, and that this is what he did. Obviously, and as Shumik said, he will have that. The terrific think tank means, obviously that the players that he has around. Obviously, the Chennai Super Kings is definitely a very very strong side, with the inclusion of Rachin Ravindra, Daryl Mitchell in the middle order. Yes, and with the Shardul Thakur also been included. Deepak Char is paid. So and they have a good blend of youth and experience, and they looked a very very good side on paper, and so they will give tough time to a few teams who means obviously, and they proved it wrong several times. Means winning the IPL trophy for 5 times, it's not it's along with Mumbai Indians itself says so. So I think this is perfect. This is the perfect time for Rituraj to be given the captaincy mantle, and what the best part will be that Dhoni will be still around on the field. So every time there will be a crisis moment in the match, he will have something, the guidance of Mahendra Singh Dhoni. So and very few will get such an opportunity when you have such a vast experience to guide you. And I think Ruturaj Gaikwad will also release this opportunity, and he will take it in his stride.
Well, what do fans in Chennai think about MS Dhoni handing down his captaincy to Ruturaj Gaikwad? Take a look.
ये धोनी को कैप्टनसी से हटाकर ऋतुराज को कैप्टन बना दिया है चेन्नई सुपर किंग्स ने। क्या रिएक्शन है, क्या लग रहा है?
बहुत बेकार हुआ है, पूरा चेन्नई का मतलब चेंज हो गया है। सबको अच्छा लग रहा है, लेकिन धोनी कब तक खेलता है? लास्ट ईयर है, असली रूप में दिखाएगा अपना।
तो क्या लगता है ऋतुराज द कैप्टन, जो नया कैप्टन है, वो धोनी जैसा कर पाएगा?
बिल्कुल नहीं कर पाएगा, धोनी अलग ही था।
तो दुख हो रहा है कि धोनी को एज अ कैप्टन नहीं देख पाओगे?
बहुत ज्यादा। ये प्लेयर देखने में अलग ही मजा आएगा, नया रोल नया मजा।
सिर्फ छक्के मारने आएंगे।
हाँ,
और ऋतुराज के लिए क्या मैसेज है?
वो ये फ्यूचर देंगे, बस फ्यूचर बॉय।
फ्यूचर बॉय। चेन्नई जीत पाएगी आईपीएल इस बार?
धोनी के बिना तो मुश्किल है, लेकिन धोनी खड़ा रहेगा तो जीत सकती है।
Just now I got from Sarath Instagram page. I saw, I was pretty well shocked because we thought Dhoni's captaincy will be the last final over match. So I was expecting Dhoni's captaincy, but unexpectedly they told Ruturaj Gaikwad to be a captain. I thought Dhoni would have been given chance to Ruturaj Gaikwad for doing a new captaincy, and he wants to see CSK to win more cups. He wants to see Ruturaj Gaikwad how is he doing his captaincy. He has given chance when he wasn't there.
And will you support Ruturaj like you did?
Yes, we will support. If Dhoni is standing back, we will support.
And will CSK win their 6th title?
First 2 to 3 matches they will lose because they need to see their strategies, how they are playing other team. Afterwards, continuously we will win and we will win the cup.
Nice. What's your name?
Rajeshwaran.
What do you think about Ruturaj Gaikwad being announced as the new captain?
Dhoni will groom him for the better of the CSK. Dhoni will groom him. Dhoni will make sure that he succeed over him.
And do you think many fans are saying Dhoni should have captained in his last season?
No, transition should have happened smoothly. So Dhoni is doing this. It's appreciable only. Next youngster should come. So it was.
And what do you think about Dhoni as a player? Will he continue to hit sixes?
Yeah. We know Dhoni. He has a great lot talent. In the final overs, he's been shown who he is, and he will prove again why he's the best finisher in the world.
And any message for Ruturaj Gaikwad, the new captain?
He will take over. He will succeed. Talav is there to guide him, so no worries.
Nice. Thank you.
Thank you.
So Chennai has announced.
Ishan, next question to you. Since we're talking about Dhoni, what has been, and since he's playing the IPL for the last time this season, what has been a moment of cricketing excellence that has stuck with you, Ishan? I know there's a lot of them, but what is one moment that you'll remember out of his career in IPL?
So in the IPL?
Yes.
Okay, so there have been quite a few, but I think just his ability to be tactically very smart on the field, and he's someone, if you notice in the IPL, he's someone who takes the game extremely deep. So I'm not being able to recollect the matches which he's done that, but he's always taken CSK till the very end, and he's seen them through. So I think that's a quality which MS Dhoni has, and I think that's a quality which a lot of youngsters should look to imbibe, because at times the pressure can get to you, you might lose your wicket and then you don't know what to do. But MS Dhoni, being MS Dhoni, knows how to take the game deep and then sees the game through. Besides that, being extremely tactically smart on the field, making those changes when he has to, and even getting those bowling changes when it's perfectly required, which has really helped him become the captain that he is today, Gagi. So I think, he's just been a complete emotion to this CSK team, and I think they will truly, truly miss him.
Well, thank you everyone for joining. We'll continue celebrating MS Dhoni throughout this IPL season. But for now, we'll leave you with a Chennai story, a shop outside of the stadium in Chepauk. It's called the Dhoni store. I think Shomik might be able to explain it better. But it only sells Dhoni merchandise, if I'm not wrong. Shomik, is that right?
Yeah, it's called RevSportz. It's called Dhoni Sports. He is a die-hard. His name is Arif, and he is a die-hard Dhoni fan. It's just a short walk from Chepauk, and he came up with this store 10 years back. On match days, on every CSK match day, he sells around 2,000 shirts. The shirts are priced at 600 each, and he sells around 200 shirts on every CSK match day. Such is the craze for the man.
Absolutely. So take a look at this video. Until then, stay tuned to RevSportz. We'll be back tomorrow morning at 9.
Good afternoon. Here we are at Dhoni Sports from RevSportz, and I have with me. आपका नाम बताइए?
मोहम्मद आरिफ.
मोहम्मद आरिफ. अच्छा, ये पहला सवाल आपसे, ये स्टोर का नाम धोनी स्पोर्ट्स क्यों है?
धोनी स्पोर्ट्स क्यों है? अपने तो पूरे फैंस थे धोनी पे अपने फुल फैंस थे, फ्रेंड्स तो भी रिलेशन फैंस थे, इसलिए बताने के लिए आपने को सोचा धोनी स्पोर्ट्स नाम रखना है दुकान के लिए, इसलिए नाम धोनी स्पोर्ट्स रख दिया.
अच्छा, आपका बगल में ही चिपॉक स्टेडियम है और यहाँ पे बहुत क्रेज है धोनी का, आईपीएल का. तो जब यहाँ पे आईपीएल मैचेस होते हैं, आप जाके क्या धोनी को देखते हैं? ये प्रैक्टिस में देखते हैं, खेल मैच में देखते हैं क्या?
हाँ, कभी मैंने पिछली बार देखा था, पिछली बार प्रैक्टिस में देखा था, इसलिए एक बार मौका नहीं है कि उसको अंदर छोड़ रहा नहीं, एंट्री हो रही नहीं है, पिछली बार देखा था.
तो इस बार थोड़ा मतलब ये इसका दर्द है कि प्रैक्टिस अब नहीं देख पा रहे हैं.
हाँ, इस बार आके बहुत सा भीड़ आएंगे क्योंकि फाइनल मैच है धोनी का, इसलिए ज़्यादा भीड़ आएंगी.
आप कैसे कह सकते हैं कि ये फाइनल ईयर है धोनी का?
क्योंकि पिछली बार फाइनल बोला था,
हाँ।
किसी ने सोचा नहीं फिर इस बार आएंगे बोल के, बहुत मौका बड़ी बात है क्योंकि
अच्छा।
फाइनल हो गया इस मैच।
अच्छा, मतलब आप लोग एज्यूम कर लिया है कि इस बार ही फाइनल है और एक साल नहीं खेलेंगे?
नहीं, 100% वो धोनी बोल दिया था, उसके बाद फाइनल ये मैच है। इस बार आके लास्ट मैच को देखने आदमी बहुत सा दूर दूर से आ रहे हैं।
अच्छा।
तो दुबई से कुछ आ गए, थोड़े लोग पहले ही, तो फिर कितना दूर से यूएस से कुछ आदमी आए हैं, सिर्फ मैच देखने के लिए आए पूरा। इस बार ऐसा भीड़ आएगा, स्टेडियम में फुल हो जाएगा, हर बार के रखेंगे तो मैच देखेंगे।
इस बार ये जो परसों ओपनिंग मैच हो रहा है आरसीबी और चेन्नई सुपर किंग्स का, आप जाएंगे देखने के लिए?
नहीं, मैं मौका मिल कर हम जाएंगे नहीं, फैंस के लिए टी शर्ट देने के लिए हम इधर दुकान पे रहेंगे।
अच्छा,
हम फैंस के लिए रेडी हैं, टी शर्ट देने के लिए, धोनी के लिए अपने अंदर देने के लिए, मैच के लिए हम रेडी हैं। पूरा माल रख के देखो, फैंस के लिए ड्रेस रेडी कर दिया पूरा साइज से। 2 साल से बच्चे के लिए, बड़ा आदमी 7.5 हाइट तक पूरा मैच रख दिया, 5 XL तक से पूरा टी शर्ट है। हम फैंस के लिए दुकान ओपन रखे रहेंगे, क्यों धोनी अंदर खेलेंगे, हम फैंस के लिए टी शर्ट देंगे।
एक बात बताइए, इतना धोनी